Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone today? Hi, Meg. Hi, Carrie. What's going on? Right, so today I'm in another sticky situation because Jessie's still sleeping upstairs. So if I have to go let her out, I'm just saying sorry in advance. Because, like I said, she can be quite annoying if you don't just let her out. But maybe she'll sleep the whole time like yesterday. I don't know. So just going to jump right in. Meg is currently sat in the hospital waiting for her physio appointment. Oh my goodness. I hope it goes well. It's not too, painful. So today we're going to use two colors. We're going to use the darker of the colors first because we'll do the stem that color, and then we'll do all of the bottom ones that color as well. Okay, so I'm going to use all 6 strands. Cut a length. Meg says it's getting better, thanks. That's good. Hi, Louise. Okay. We're going to do a stem stitch from here all the way up, skip this part, and then all the way up to here. And then we'll basically do this side, dark, and then every underneath side. And we're gonna keep the lines parallel. So if you need to draw them, there's no shame in drawing. There's also no shame in just coloring them in if you feel like you're gonna do it wrong or forget. Oh. Didn't know there was words in this one. It's exciting. Okay, so I'm going to turn it like that. And we'll do the stem stitch. So, did we do the stem stitch yet? I don't think we did. Oh, yes, we did, for the outline. So just a little recap. You're just gonna pull it through, pull it back down, leave that loop, and then in the middle, go up and pull. Again, leave a loop, and you want this to here, here to here, and then here to here to be the same length. So you want your stitches to be the same length. Just offset a little bit. I would zoom in, but because we're doing the whole length, I'm just gonna leave it. And then obviously go around the flower that's in the middle. Woo! That's my soup. That's my soup can. That holds my stand up because this is a lap stand and I'm using it on top of the table. So actually it's not very sturdy as a tabletop stand. Ow. Just poked myself. Then come up here and you're just gonna start it again. Hi, Meg. Good morning. I love when people are like, so, morning. Happy, you know? I also love it when I get orders on Etsy and people leave like really nice, like a little message, like you can leave a note to the seller on your Etsy order. And some people leave really nice ones and it just makes my day. So Carrie says, does your hoop stand have a knobbly bit underneath? My lap stand does, so it wobbles on surface even with cans on it. Ooh, let me check. Like underneath the whole thing, like on the very bottom. Not really. Are you talking about this? It's screwed in really tight. Oh, look. Helpline. Don't know what that helpline's for. But if you need help, there you go. So yeah, I'm going to say no, Carrie. Mine's pretty flat on the bottom. I wonder if you take the cover off, if it will be better. Saz. Like if you take the cover off and maybe you can like screw it in a little bit more. Right, so this next part, we're gonna do this side with the satin stitches, and they're just gonna be straight satin stitches, just like these ones, and just like these ones that we did before. On the sample, I used 3 strands instead of 6 because I had a smaller hoop. So if you have a smaller hoop, definitely use a smaller amount of threads. That's generally the rule anyways, but oh, it won't come off. It's like screwed on or something. It's really horrible and rainy today, so apologies. Mine wobbles a bit because my table isn't level. It's like the plastic caps you use to cover the actual screw hole. Maybe if you send the sun emoji more, then the sun will come out. Wishful thinking, right? Hi, Kim. And then on the back, instead of going from here over to here, I'm going to thread it, slide my needle under on the back, and start down here again. Definitely wishful thinking. Oh, I'm so tired of the rain, you guys. Like, oh, I'm so tired of the rain. And if you notice that some of these are kind of curved, don't worry about that. Just go straight up. Well, maybe that was a little bit too straight because the other side's going to be really, really small. But that's okay. Don't worry about it being like curved in the middle. Kim says, I'm super over the rain too. It keeps flooding our pond. Ugh. So where we live, there's a road that has like a strip of grass down the middle, if that makes sense. So one side, it's a one-way road. So one side goes one way and the other side goes the other way, but there's a big strip of grass all the way down the middle. And it's quite like a long road. And right in the middle of it, it kind of goes down a bit and then goes back up. And it always floods when it rains, like when it rains heavy. And last year, we were away actually when it rained really heavy like that. But I think it was like at the end of May last year when we had a really, really, really big rain. And it flooded so bad that it took like 3 or 4 days to get all the rain to go away. And everyone was so mad because it's like a really busy street. So on this side, because I have just the tip that's going over onto the other side, you might have to pull your thread like this and see if you can get away with just one stitch, or if you need to go down here and then up here. So I'm going to try to get away with just one. I think that will be all right. And then everything else you're going to go around. And like I said before, you might have to tuck it in to the flower petals to kind of make it look like it was going around. There we go with that. And then I'm just going to do 2 or 3 little ones down here. Okay. So today I actually have to go because I've run out of hoops. And I've run out of thread. So I have to go get more. So I'm just going to show you these two. So you're going to do the exact same thing for these ones down here. These 2 leaves. I was going to call them petals, goodness. And just go over this line here because it's just going to be a straight one. So it'll be really easy to add later. And you're going to grab your other color and do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'll show you a little bit of what that looks like before I head off. And it's only because I have a friend coming to pick me up. Because I can't drive anymore, remember? I still have to get my license. But if I get my license, it means I have to buy a car, which means that that's going to be money. And then I have to get insurance, which is a lot of money. So I'm like, maybe I just will ride my bicycle places. Jesus, it's so expensive, isn't it? So because we went down the middle with the darker color, with the lighter color, you're going to go straight to the side. And that's just going to mean that this side is going to be just a little bit smaller and not right down the middle, not symmetrical on both sides. Oh, I think she's coming. I can hear her. Can you hear her coming down the stairs? What is this little fuzzy? Just hide you under there. And again, you don't want it to be too square on each end, so you might have to keep going until you get a nice round shape. She's just standing there staring at me like, please let me out. But I'm gonna see if I can wait. So I've just slid my needle under again to do these bottom ones. And you very well could do one all the way on both sides, meaning all the way down the middle on both sides, so that you have the same exact amount of dark and light. But for me, I don't really care about that because it's in nature and all the flowers and leaves are going to be a little bit different. They're not all going to be symmetrical. So if I have one that's a little bit off, I don't mind so much. Like, they don't have to be perfect. Like, it's not going to be perfect. Everyone's is going to be a little bit different. And I think that's great. I also feel like last year it did not rain this much at all. So I told David last night, I was like, is there like a tropical storm or something that like I'm missing? Like, is there like a tropical storm that's come in and that's why there's so much rain? Like Henry or George or something, like you know how they always name them? Like, have I just not heard about it? Because goodness gracious. Hello. I'm so sorry, I can't read that language. I am sorry. Should I do one more there? I'll do one little one. So there we are. So what you're going to do is do the exact same thing. I should have added one more there now, actually, because it looks a bit flat. So you don't want it to have leaves that are really straight on the side. You want them to have a nice curve to them. So what you're going to do is continue for exactly the same for these two and these two. And then be sure to take a picture, share it in your stories, and I'll share them as many as I can in mine. And yeah, that is it for today. How's everyone getting on? Are you all caught up? If not, that's okay. Someone messaged last night and they said, I'm still on day 5. And I said, that's okay. I literally just today finished these 3 from day 1. So it's okay. You don't have to do it all at the same time and on schedule. It's okay to be a little bit behind. That's why I'm saving them all and putting them all on YouTube, because that way if you do miss some, it's not that big of a deal. So you've paid for the pattern and all the videos are there. Like, you deserve to be able to know how to finish your pattern, you know? So yeah, you guys, we're almost finished. We're almost finished. Kim is still on day 4. Girl, that's okay. That is okay. Meg is doing yesterday's details now. I still haven't done my other rows, and I still haven't finished my other rows. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's it from me. Like, I'm leading it, and I still haven't finished. It's okay. Like, some people have orders, some people have life to do. Like, sometimes life is just busy. Like, it's okay. So yeah, I'm going to go off, do a bit more stitching before I have to go and get shoes for my brother's wedding this summer. So I have to get some shoes for that. And then I have to get some hoops and I have to get some threads for a kit. That's right, a kit. So I will talk with you later. I can't wait to see your hoop so far. And I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Bye.